questioned by anti-corruption police in France. And 2 because the earlier breakdown after 17, the cue back to 21 still.
Because you keep seeing the replay on the big screen.
It's big screens, eh? Rashid in. The connection switching time for the left-hand there. Behind square. Cuts it on the way back for the second to Luke throw, which means he's able to make 2 comfortably, Hashmatullah. Good running.
This is now Afghanistan's highest partnership in World Cup cricket. This is their 11th match. And beats the 88 Afghan himself and Shinwari put on against Sri Lanka in Dunedin in 2015.
Afghan's the man.
He is. Here is Rashid. Air again, swept it in the air. Vacant region. It's a short third now, so it's Wood again, who comes running across to his left-hand side to pick up, but it was in the air, ballooning over the edge of the vacant circle region. It's the end of another over. 6 runs off that one from Rashid, 8 overs, 1 for 54 from him. Hashmatullah 62 off 80, and Ashgar Afghan, the former captain of the Afghanistan ODI team, 42 off 45, and they're equipping themselves well here, it has to be said. 39 overs gone at 194 for 3. Yeah, you do wonder then what could have happened perhaps if they hadn't come up against Morgan. All the catch had been taken when Morgan was on 28.
Well, you could argue that catch would have, undoubtedly England wouldn't have got 397 if they only got 330, 340, which was realistic sort of total they could have got to at that point. This would be a very tight game as it is. They need 11 overs left, 204, so 20 on an over.
Wokes, in comes Wokes. Running up now, Clouds over Old Trafford here, looking to bowl full, swing and a miss. 200 came through, everyone thinking, on 200 against Australia.
Come on, Afghanistan.
It was certainly a strong start for them, but at the end of the 40th over now. A bit of work from Vince.
Yes, it was a great start. Diving with his left hand. He'll be feeling a bit disappointed with his day that he missed out a bit with the bat. He's a superb player, James Vince. I know at some point he'll fulfill his potential as a test player. He has to, as an international player. He's that good. He missed out a little bit today, so a good bit of fielding will make him feel a bit better about himself. Now the rate is over 20 and over. Yes. And he nodded.
But as regards Vince, he has to see this World Cup opportunity as an opportunity to, any cricket, you're staking a future claim, aren't you? And yes, it's not long form cricket, but if he was to do well here, he also puts himself right up in the frame for Ash's selection as well.
Well, I'd have him in anyway. I think he's a brilliant player. Impressed me in the Australian Ashes series gone by, the last one.
Just needs to really start pushing on, doesn't he?
He will. Believe in him.
Rashid then, new over. Root is in at first slip again. Rashid in sweep from Ashgar Afghan. Finding Wokes then, deep backward square, and he takes a single. A lot of crowd have stayed here. I've noticed a queue extending for the trams out the back though. A few people I think trying to get away and
beat the traffic.
Beat the rush.
Yeah, I never understand that, will you? My dad once made us leave Twickenham, Six Nations game, England-France, 74 minutes. We missed 3 tries. England would just win at the time. We scored 3 more.
Live sport, you just never know, do you? Rashid in, little deft paddle. Fine leg is up inside the circle. Root dropped back from slip. It drops in front of him.
Surely if you're going to go to a sporting game, you say, right, we'll be home 2 hours after the finish. Not.
You just accept it.
There'll be traffic. We'll listen to 5 Live. It's great after a sports game.
Rashid, a whirl of arms. In a little bit quicker now as Hashmatullah comes forward and a punch drive on the ground.
The catch calmly, very easily. Afghanistan lose their 4th wicket on 198. And the chase in total is, well, it's respectively it's 398. They need 201 runs, but a very good.
34 years of age, an IPL Sunrisers player. As Rashid's in, he's going straight away. Flashed him over long for 6. Huge shot. And he says, well, that's me. I've announced myself.
I'm glad I was wrong. Brilliant. Tossed up outside the offside, mid-on brought in, teasing the batsman. Come on, I dare you, first of all. I dare you to have a go. Sure. You smashed it miles. There's your record, Andy. Woohoo!
32nd 6 of the day. That's the most 6s ever in a World Cup match.
And we were here to see it as well.
Another record tumbles.
And the 3rd most in any one-day international.
Do you get a bonus for every world record that's broken while you're at your
The 207 that they did get against Australia in the opening game, that was batting first. This with the weight of nearly 400 runs against them, which also says something. So they didn't just come out here thinking, well, let's have a thrash and see what we can get.
The partnership of 94 between Hashmatullah and Asghar is
To the stands where that 6 went, and there's a chap with an England polo shirt on, and he's got a pint of lager, and the ball, and he tried to catch it, and he didn't spill a drop.
What, he caught the ball in?
No, he didn't catch it. He missed it, and he kind of fell over. He had his pint, and he didn't spill a drop. Magnificent technique.
Wokes in again, back of length, a slower ball.
But they've showed great courage. They've played some great shots, lots of skill. It's good to see that they're improving.
Hashmatullah on 65 now as Wokes is in. Forward defending Wokes, athletic, taking his follow through, tumbling as he goes across to his right hand side. The crowd have appreciated that. How many runs, I can't recall, was Hashmatullah on when he was struck on the helmet by Mark Wood?
he was on 24.
Yeah, so he's really progressed his innings. I think almost since then, that was when he really started to play his shots, and we saw sixes down the ground, and it was almost a gear changer for him. But it was a hefty blow. A lot of concern for him when he dropped to the ground. Wokes in again, using his feet. Oh, he's flat batted that, but has he got hold of it? No, it's dropped just short. I fancy if Mark were on the edge of the circle. No, he's lying on his back thinking, could I have actually got there? Might have been one of those that the TV umpire might have needed to take a look at.
Yeah, well, he goes to his right, Mark Wood, and then he dives down low. If it dived, it's an awkward one because it's kind of going away from him. The only way he could have got to him, he could have gone direct to the ball. Because it's going to his right, he kind of goes to his right and then goes down. It just drops probably half a yard short. Tough chance.
There's Nabi facing up. Wokes in now, sits up on his toe end of that. It's dribbled away down towards short third man. He was trying to pull it, leather it through mid-wicket, through everything. Anthony examines the toe end of his bat now. That's the end of the 42nd over with Afghanistan, 208 before Nabi on 8, Hashmatullah on 66. And that target way beyond the 398. But it is, as you say, it's entertaining to not. Afghanistan will be taking an awful lot from this. Michael Vaughan, a few more thoughts from you. Agatha's coming in.
They're up. I would say that it's probably 3/4 full, the Pakistan. Always a favourite. Well, David Lloyd's on the screen.
Well, I've been on stage with him, a full house at Nottingham, of him singing this in a ridiculous Neil Diamond wig, and the whole theatre singing. It was absolutely incredible, amazing atmosphere. I don't know why he chose this song, but he sang it, but he knows he's singing along to it, he knows all the words.
He knows it's on the screen.
208 for 4. Rashid from the pavilion end, the Anderson end bowls, that's dragged away into the leg side. I'll take 1, 209 for 4.
I don't know if you noticed, there was a group of cheerleaders in the Pakistan in yellow. The kind of cheerleaders I say that I see at NFL and such.
Do they have beards?
Yes.
It's always a disappointment, isn't it? It's like those nuns who sometimes get edge past them.
Yeah, they're always interesting to
Beards and pints, usually. Rashid bowls. That's driven by Hashmatullah, who's still going well, despite that clonk on the head that he picked up from Mark Wood.
Yeah, well, Nabi's your style of...
How far's it gone? Not far enough, I think, and the catch is taken. It took him on. And Ben Stokes takes the catch. Had to wait a very long time for that. A white ball up against a light, cloudy sky, too. But, yeah, Mohammad Nabi didn't let us down there. He went for it, but got right underneath this. Miles up. Way up. And I wonder when he knew he was struggling. I certainly saw Stokes coming in, rather than just standing there watching it sail over his head.
If you notice Ben Stokes, it looked to me, when we first saw the shot, that Ben Stokes was almost looking at the ball flying into the stands. He took a breather and then he positioned himself. He was almost like, is that going to... Oh no, it's not. I'm going to just get myself set. He took it with so much ease. Gathered his thoughts, got his hands in the right spot. He got his fingers pointed towards the sky. Another wicket for Rashid, 3 for 64 from 9.4. So he's in the wickets today, Rashid.
Is it funny too? We talked about him having struggled with got his first wicket with a rotten full toss, but dragged out to deep mid wicket, and then, as we said at the time, it just, that little change of luck, it just gets you going again. And he'll be really happy with how it's gone today. It's back on the wickets again, and the world will seem a different place at 6. Oh, he loves it. He loves it. It's interesting. You've got your Aussies and New Zealanders who come, and they love the whole village set up. You know, they actually have a village, you know, a village pub that you can go into and talk to people. And Waddle holds court in there, I can tell you. They love it. Farmers love it. 2:10 for 5. There's a reverse sweep first ball from Najibullah. He's not messing around. He'll come back for 2.
It's an interesting option when there's a slip in place and a backward point.
Yeah,
and
take it on.
Point quite square on the boundary.
When they get a really, when they really get going, Afghanistan, and get resources and a big squad of skilled players, they have a fantastic team, because their temperament is amazing, such spirit. Another reverse sweep, appeal for a catch from Butler and from Root, and Najibullah's not interested, and nothing, didn't lose a review, and it's 212 for 5. The target is 398. There's 7 overs to go of this match.
Rashid finished with 3 for 66 from his 10 overs. He's taken just 2 wickets, average over 100 in England's first 4 matches. After, as we were saying, having a couple of catches dropped and hit the stumps without the bail falling off. So the luck has swung a little for him.
Well, it has, and it does in cricket, doesn't it? You're talking about just millimetres all the time. In cricket, he's having catches dropped off him too. Couldn't quite make the distance there.
Just outside the ground, the trams just outside the grounds to our right. Cues just starting to get a little bit deep. Yeah. When you get out of this venue, the tram, or the canal boat.
You're a tram aficionado.
Canal's a nice way back into town. Got on the barge.
Jet ski.
Well, why not? Yeah.
Works over the wicket. Bowls swiping at this from Najibullah. You can get a bowl.
Yeah, exactly. If you ever come to football here, Baggers, and someone says come in the car, say no. So you want to get the barge from the town centre.
Right. Okay.
So it's 3 o'clock kick-off. You get the barge around 1. So one that leaves at 1, one leaves at 2. It's about 40 minutes on the barge. There's a bar.
Right. You just chugged out.
Have a drink on the way. Pulls up outside the. It's alright. It's Ferguson stand out the back, and you get out. Straight to the match. No parking. You don't need any later. Did your car park out?
Here's Wokes bowling. Oh, smash that! It's another 6. Over deep straight mid wicket, just short of a length, and enough there to be able to swing his arms. Najibullah's playing a millionaire out there. A couple of reverse sweeps and then this a slower, short ball. And it absolutely smashed that. What a day this has been. What are we up to now? 32, is it?
Yeah, that was number 33.
33.
Jet Root's face.
33 sixes on a day. Once again, sends off Najibullah's on 8. He bowls to slow ball again outside the stumps. He chops to third man.
There's absolutely no one this morning. I've seen the boundary sizes and I thought, you know what, today's the day we're going to just rain 6s.
No.
You get to Taunton and Trent Bridge and you look at the boundary sizes, particularly down at Taunton or Bristol, and you go, oh, today could be the day where you get potentially close to that 500. Huge amount of 6s. This morning wasn't one of those mornings where you looked around the ground and thought 6 day.
Wokes moves in, bowls to the leg side of it. Scurries the first, they won't take the second one, I'm sure. Although already on the way from Bairstow has dropped a couple of catches today.
And we've seen more 6s today than there were in the first World Cup. There were 28 and 15 matches in 1975.
The whole tournament. Well, yeah, the game's changed a bit. 21 for 5, your passengers are all alluding onto the tram.
Get the wrong mode of transport, don't come on the boat.
It's Wokes over the wicket, moves in, bowls off, full toss, chopped away out to deep point. Just 10, 22 for 5, end of that, over 6 to go. tournament, really, never won a game. Their batting has been really poor. They've made 3 changes today, and they've come out in a hopeless situation, and they've shown a lot of spirit. Well, they've certainly given their share of entertainment today. They really have. I've really enjoyed today. It's been, often a one-sided game. Get it moved on, but this has been great fun. Great fun today. The spirit of the crowd, the Afghanistan supporters have all really enjoyed themselves. It's felt like a good occasion today. So Wood will bowl from the far end. 6 overs to go. They're back on point. Got Rashid waving his hands here just inside the circle. Where to stand? He's going to come up here and stand at a short fine leg, a deep square leg, deeply wicket. Long on ball there for the short ball. They're going to try and tempt Najibullah with. Here's Wood. He bowls a slower ball, turned into the onside. Will they get 2 here? Probably not.